Is Pixar screwed? Why are they failing so hard? Should they just stick to the cooking rat movies? All this and more on today's episode of... All right, you beautiful, brilliant, and most likely misunderstood citizens of fandom. I've got a juicy tale of animated misfortune that'll leave you shaking your head and muttering, what a disaster. Let's take a trip back to 2007 when Pixar served up Ratatouille, a film about a rat with culinary aspirations. Critics initially thought Pixar had whipped up a tasteless concoction with a lackluster $47 million opening weekend. But lo and behold, Ratatouille started simmering and boiling over, earning a surprising $623 million worldwide. Apparently, singing and dancing rats in the kitchen were more appetizing than anyone anticipated. Fast forward to the present, and Pixar finds themselves in a sticky situation. Their latest creation, Elemental, hit the screens and promptly crashed and burned like an overcooked soufflé. It managed a pathetic $29.6 million in its domestic debut, snatching the title of the worst opening weekend in Pixar's storied history. Bravo, Elemental, bravo! Even the legendary Toy Story, way back in '95, with its measly $29.1 million, managed to outshine this catastrophe. Adjusted for inflation, that would be a mind-numbing $50 million. Talk about a major faceplant. Elemental was meant to be a profound parable about immigration and unity, but it seems they missed the mark by a mile. Pixar now stands at a crossroads, contemplating whether to continue with originality or just surrender to the power of established brands. Oh, what a tough decision. After all, who needs creativity when you can milk those tried-and-true franchises, right? Cooking up family-friendly movies that aren't based on familiar characters or stories has proven to be a colossal challenge. Thanks, Pandemic. Thanks, Bob Chapek, for your brilliant idea of streaming releases. Now everyone's gotten used to cozying up on their couches, munching popcorn, and streaming Pixar magic. Even last summer's Toy Story spin-off, Lightyear, failed to make a dent in the new streaming trend, settling for a pitiful $226.4 million worldwide. Guess the nostalgia factor doesn't hold as much weight as it used to. How delightful. But wait, there's a glimmer of hope for Elemental. It managed to earn an A cinema score and received stellar exit scores on Post-Track. Hooray! That might give it a smidgen of staying power at the box office. And guess what? It even beat Warner Brothers and DC's The Flash in South Korea. Well, isn't that the cherry on top? Elemental, the saving grace of Pixar's sinking ship. Speaking of sinking ships, I have like 85 subscribers. Hook a brother up and Hulk, smash the like and subscribe so I can look myself in the mirror. Okay, so Pixar's decision-makers must be scratching their heads, wondering what Elemental's failure means for their future. Do they stick to their dwindling creativity, or surrender to the allure of franchising every last ounce of their existence? Oh, the dilemmas of modern animation. It's enough to make you shed a tear, isn't it? Meanwhile, Disney Animation Studios is also drowning in their own pool of disappointment. Their film Strange World managed to gather a paltry $73.6 million worldwide. Bravo once again, Disney, for the spectacular failure. But fear not, dear executives, for you have Wish an upcoming Thanksgiving release. Will it break the curse? Will it prove that original animated films still have a fighting chance? Who knows? But one thing's for sure, it's going to be a nail-biting experience. In hindsight, we shouldn't be surprised that Bob Iger, the kingpin of Disney, played it safe by teasing us with more installments of the beloved franchises. After all, why take risks when you can milk every last drop of profit from those cash cows? It's all about the money, folks. The sweet, sweet money. So, as we bid adieu to Elemental's calamity, let's remember that creativity and originality are overrated. We should just embrace the comforting familiarity of established brands and surrender to the world of franchising. It's the way of the future, my friends. Cheers to a future filled with more predictable sequels and cash-grabbing endeavors. Bon appétit indeed.